Hey guys, how are you today? Welcome if you are new, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I appreciate you guys. For those of you who are new, my name is Eva, and on my channel I try to help people avoid scams. So if this is the type of content that you're interested in, feel free to click that like and subscribe button. And if you're not coming from my social media, feel free to check me out. All the links are gonna be down below. My username is evaamateja. Today we are here to speak about Young Living and the owner, because the owner is was very shady. He passed away in 2018, but yeah, we're still gonna speak about the shady stuff that he did. There's a saying, don't speak ill about the dead. English is not my mother language. But yeah, some things are just too shady, and he is the owner of an MLM company. So yeah, we're still gonna speak about him. I'm just going to put a little disclaimer in here just in case. Everything that I'm about to say is the research that I've gathered on the internet and my own opinion about the topic. So yeah, disclaimer. Alright guys, let's get into it. I have my notes over here, so that's why I'm kind of gonna read off of them a little bit. Basically, Young Living is a multi-level marketing company of essential oils. So these essential oils can do almost everything, and that is quote unquote as well from the company and the people in the company itself themselves. Oh my god, I've just filmed so many videos in the past few days. I'm getting to a point where I'm burned out and I can't speak properly, so I do apologize. So Young Living was founded back in 1992 by Gary Young. I should probably include over here that they are not FDA approved as per usual. So here we have them telling us their story. So our story. With a desire to bring health and sustainability to the world, Gary and Mary Young built Young Living from the ground up. After studying with the world's experts in essential oils, the Youngs began their first farm and distillery in 1994 and continue to share their mission and legacy with the world today. Did I say it was founded in 1992? Because it was founded in 1993, but here it says 1994. Very long time ago. And Mary is naturally Gary's wife, but she's not his first wife, and we're going to get into that a bit later because there's a whole messed up story behind that as well. So let's talk a little bit about Gary. So Gary is very problematic. He has a very problematic past full of frauds, immoral practices, unlicensed medical practices, stuff like that. Anyway, he used to specialize. I'm so not used to speaking about someone in the past. He used to specialize in essential oils and alternative medicine. So back in 1982, Gary actually opened up a clinic which offered unlicensed medical services, including childbirth. Gary, our dear Gary, also claimed that he is able to detect cancer with blood tests and treat it. As you can imagine, over a while he did get arrested and charged for practicing the medicine unlicensed. So what triggered the feds to start looking into Gary is the fact that him and his first wife attempted to give birth to their daughter in a whirlpool bath in their own health club that they had. And very sadly, the baby girl passed of cardiac arrest during the delivery. A coroner confirmed that this baby was born normal and healthy, and she died of an oxygen deprivation, which happened during the delivery in a whirlpool bath, and this would not happen if a conventional delivery had been performed. So this could have totally been avoided. The baby was fine, she was healthy, but yeah, just the way they tried to bring her into the world took her life away. It's just so extremely sad. There were no criminal charges raised against Gary, but this did trigger, like I said, the feds to kind of start looking into him and his practices, and this is what led later to him being charged for practicing medicine without the license. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Gary actually died in 2018, and there was another little incident here where his wife actually claimed that he died of the complications of a series of strokes. However, Gary's son later stated that Gary actually died from cancer. So the very own thing that he claimed that he could detect through the blood test and treat it is what caused his death. So that's a little bit ironic, isn't it? Now, Young Living is very, very, very controversial and very, very problematic because it's very, very cultish, in my own opinion, from what I've seen, from what I've read. Sure, it's on their webpage. They believe that these essential oils can do about everything, almost everything. So it's crazy. We're gonna get into what they do with the oils exactly. It involves children and all kinds of messed up stuff. But one of the problematic stuff that happened during the pandemic is that these Young Living reps like to make claims that the essential oils are gonna help you fight COVID or even help boost your immune system so that you do not get COVID. And we know this from the other MLMs that also like to claim similar stuff. This is illegal. The FTC had to send out warnings to the companies to make their reps stop saying stuff like that. Stop making health claims that are not true. Like we said, products are not even FDA approved. So yeah, they are not allowed to make claims like that, but they do like to claim still, regardless, that essential oils help you cure and fight cancer and COVID and any other types of diseases basically that a person can have. So you can see why that's extremely problematic. So we are going to go into a few posts now that I found. Motherhood. The hardest and most fulfilling job I've ever had. Most days you're just trying to keep your head above the pile of laundry that is calling your name, while simultaneously, I don't know how to pronounce that, simultaneously, that's even worse, using said pile of laundry to hide from the little humans you personally created. There's a lot of pressure as a mom to do things right or to be something that the world has said you need to be. But that's just it. You're a mom. You're already everything your children need you to be. If you're needing a little pick-me-up and a moment to de-stress, I highly recommend making yourself this roller. And it's called a Mama Calm roller. Apply to wrists, temples, and the back of your neck. So, I don't know. I mean, I personally don't really believe, yeah, like a smell of the essential oil can calm you down and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be like religiously putting essential oils on myself. So I don't know if you guys are into it. I hope you're not into Young Living, but maybe like essential oils in general. You can let me know down below. Does it help? Does it work? I don't know. I was using them for a while, a few years ago, but it didn't really work on me. So I don't know. That's just my personal experience with the essential oils. So we can see here they have a Mama Calm roller. They have so many different types of oils and they're specifically made for a bunch of different things. Mama Calm roller is one of those. So if you're not a mom, this oil will not work on you. This is only for moms. And this is the part that I found really silly. I mean, if it's a calming oil, it should calm everyone, right? It doesn't surprise me that most of the best supplements and wellness products come from network marketing companies. It's simple. Nothing that threatens the pharmaceutical industry could ever run on a mainstream ad. And then she says down below, if it's been stigmatized in mainstream, you should probably look into it. So yeah, they do this a lot, where they're trying to say you shouldn't be buying stuff in drugstores. They are cheap, but they are crap. It's better to buy our super expensive stuff. They're not mainstream, which means they are better. The FDA would definitely not agree with that one. Who else woke up in 2020? This is an old one. All the things that I used to distrust or be wary of, I now swear by. If that's not growth, I don't know what is. MLMs were a big no for me too. What is it about being sold to by a human versus an ad that gets under our skin? It took getting so sick of mainstream media to realize that I definitely didn't want anything they were selling me. And again, the mainstream media, the pharmaceutical companies, bad, bad, bad. MLMs, good, good, good. Did you know that most of the major newspapers and news networks are owned by the same to asset management firms as the pharmaceutical companies, and that the largest corporations, think largest ad budgets too, in the world all share the exact same investors. If it's going to keep you healthy off pharmaceuticals or out of the sick care system, you're not going to find it promoted in any major publication. I'd trust network marketing, people I know with real testimonials, families like mine, any day. If you've already started reframing the way you see health, consider a new perspective on ads and company structure too. Know who you're buying from, know their motives, know their why. And so yeah, know their motives. Their motive is specifically financial benefits and trying to recruit you so that they can get the financial benefits off of you. They don't personally care for you. They just see you as a dollar sign, as a way to rank up, earn more money when more than 90-something% of them are actually losing money, which makes them even more desperate, even more detached from reality and what they're actually doing to the people they're trying to recruit. So yeah, again, pharmacy, bad. MLMs, good. Yeah, sure thing. I mean, they're both probably bad, but oh my god. If you blame your upline for your lack of success, then you are thinking like an employee. Sunday truth, digital CEOs don't blame or complain. They get it done. Share if you agree. Digital CEOs. So if you join an MLM scheme, you are automatically a digital CEO? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, of course, you shouldn't blame the upline for your lack of success. You should blame them for getting you into the pyramid scheme in the first place, where you're literally doomed to fail. And most of your uplines are probably failing as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. Next one. Almost 7 years ago, this oil changed my daughter's life drastically. 7 years later, I'm still slathering it on little feet and spines every single night. Forever grateful for plants in this company and every blessing that my family has been sent because of Young Living. So this is the part where it involves children. So these people actually like to put essential oils onto their kids. What's very, very concerning about this is that some of them are actually going to put it in their kids' mouth and stuff like that. And then themselves are going to ingest the essential oils, when this is something that you really shouldn't be doing. Essential oils are not made to be ingested, and especially you should not put the essential oils into your baby's mouth. A newborn or a toddler or a 7-year-old child, it doesn't matter. Essential oils should not be put in the children's mouth. And this is very, very disturbing. And I'm going to make a video in the future just on this topic. Oh, here, more babies. Morning routine with twins when I'm solo. It doesn't always go this smooth. Let them chat in their cribs while I apply my oils. Mama calm, of course. Make their bottles, start diffuser, change bumps, get dressed, wellness roller on their feet. So at least she's putting them on the feet. The other stuff is not really important, but yeah, so this is again, she's putting her oils onto herself and then she's putting the oils onto her babies. Then again here, today's directions, just add oils. So it doesn't matter what kind of problems or situations you're dealing with in your life, just add some essential oils onto yourself and all of the problems are gonna go away. Okay, so I actually have a friend that messaged me on Instagram and she actually came across a job ad on Indeed. Again, I made a whole video on this topic. It's called Scammy Job Ads. I'm probably gonna forget to link it down below or at the end of the video. So if you're interested in this, go check that video out. And this is where I went through the MLM fake job posts, basically, because they do put a lot of, first of all, completely fake posts for non-existent positions. And second of all, they're just trying to lure people in. So I've read a lot of horror stories where people thought they were going for an interview for like an admin job or reception or whatever, but they ended up in like a little room with 10 other people being shown the presentation about the MLM, and so basically they tried to recruit them. That there was no jobs. But my friend here, she came across another post on Indeed and it did not say Young Living. It actually just said YL. And who in their right mind puts the initials of the company? As if everyone in the world knows what YL is gonna mean and which company that was. So anyway, let's read her message. So she says, I have to tell you this story. I thought of you immediately as this happened. Thanks, girl. So I applied for this customer service job that I thought would come an easy work from home income. Like, it was advertised as customer service. So they called me and she starts talking about the company, and all I heard were the words multi-level marketing. I literally hung up the phone and blocked the number. Even though it was a legit job simply to do customer service for their inquiries, there's no way I will ever be associated with a company like that. And this is very, very good. I was so happy to read this. Even if it is like an actual customer service job, I still think you shouldn't support these kind of companies. These kind of companies that are bringing harm to so many people, that are just so corrupted. It's just the same like as if you said, well, I'm not a representative, I'm not recruiting, but I do like their clothes, so I'm buying their clothes or whatever, makeup or essential oils. There's other non-MLM companies out there that sell even better essential oils, even better activewear, better quality activewear, better quality products in general, and they're not MLMs. Try to not support them in any way. For whatever reason, I see a lot of people on Instagram wearing Zaya, and yeah, most of them are not reps. You're still kind of supporting a really bad company that's using vulnerable people, and but there's so many good companies like Alfleet, Gymshark, whatever, Ryderwear, Be Able, like so many nice companies with super quality clothing. And let's say like Be Able is really affordable. My Protein is a good one. They're really affordable as well. Like Alfleet and Gymshark would be a little bit more expensive. Ryderwear, it depends. I really urge you to think twice if you're buying clothes from Zaya or whichever other MLM company. Just think twice, like, is it worth it to support a company that so many people are losing money on? This is turning into a Zaya. I have a Zaya video coming up next week, and yes, I finally learned how to pronounce it. It's pronounced Zaya. I don't even remember what was I talking about. She was kind enough to also send me the ad itself, so let's go through it. So it says member services advisor, Finnish speaker, and it says for a wellness company, and then as you can see, YL. I've never seen like a normal company put their initials in the, like, how are you supposed to know what YL means? Come on. So yeah, full-time, permanent, temporarily, remote, whatever. Then it says, would you like to help make a difference in people's lives at YLE? So what the heck does that mean? We want to bring our essential oils into every home in the world. Oh my god, that's scary. And that's very cultish as well. What does this mean? This means that we want to make a difference in people's lives for the better. We do not only provide a great place to work that promotes health and well-being, we also have a number of global initiatives that include our very own foundation, the Gary Young Foundation, where we help communities globally. So whatever, anyway, yeah, nothing in this ad actually gives away if it's like an actual position, or are they just trying to lure people in so that they can show them the presentation about Young Living and brainwash them and recruit them. Thankfully, she never went to meet anyone from there, so yeah, she kind of dodged the bullet there. But yeah, like you can see, there is no mention of Young Living. There is just YL. How the heck are you supposed to know? But then at least when she called her, she said Young Living, and she even mentioned multi-level marketing. So red flag, just hang up, bye. So just for the end, I'm going to include their income disclosure as per usual. I'm also going to link the income disclosure in the description box. If you want to get a better look at it, you can. So here we can see that basically more than 97% of people earn $0 per year. At this point, I can probably safely assume that none of us is surprised by these super bad statistics, but yeah, it's not even like the lowest level, it's like the 4 levels. Even executives sometimes earn $0 per year. So the average is literally like $3 per year. So $3 per year to hustle every day, recruit, try to sell here and there, but mostly recruit, build your team, buy products. Even the levels above, it's $242, $1,395, $3,411. So the 4 lowest levels are literally not worth the hassle. Like, why? You can get like a part-time job that will pay you, let's say 10 or 11 or 12 or whatever thousand per year. Why would you hustle on the side on your phone for anything that's lower than 10,000? The income disclosure is going to be linked down below. You can take a look at it if you want. I think I've seen enough. I've seen everything that I needed to see. So I'm going to wrap that up here. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something new, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. If you're one of my Instagram friends, as always, thank you so much for your support. And if you're not coming from my social media, feel free to check me out. All the links are going to be down below. My username is evaamateja. Wow, I said that in one breath. I'm really getting better at this speaking thing. Public speaking, I guess. I'm still not good, don't get me wrong. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.